Once upon a time, in a land of soldiers and kings, there was a mighty man named Naaman. He was a commander, a warrior, a hero in the eyes of his people. When he passed by, men stood at attention. Women whispered his name. Children dreamed of being like him one day. But behind the shining armor and proud shoulders was a secret. Naaman was sick. His body was marked by a terrible disease, leprosy. And no one, not even the greatest doctors, could heal him. But in his household, among the servants, was a young girl from Israel. A girl far from home, but full of faith. One day, she turned to Naaman's wife and said gently, "If only my master would go to the prophet in Samaria, he would be healed." Hope was planted in Naaman's heart. A small, quiet hope, but strong enough to make him move. He prepared gifts, silver, gold, royal letters, and an army of horses. And off he went, to the land of Israel. He arrived at the king's palace first. But the king panicked. "Am I God, to give life or take it away? Why send me a sick general?" Then came a voice. Not from the palace, but from a prophet's house. The prophet Elisha said, "Let him come to me, and he will know that there is a prophet in Israel." Naaman rode to Elisha's house, expecting something great. A ceremony, a speech, a dramatic healing. But Elisha didn't even come out. Instead, a servant came to the door and simply said, "Go, wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan River, and you will be healed." Naaman froze. What? No prophet? No powerful touch? No fire from heaven? Aren't the rivers of Damascus better than these muddy waters? This is nonsense. Angry and proud, Naaman turned away. But then, a voice. Not a prophet's. Not a king's. Just a simple servant beside him. "My lord, if the prophet had asked you to do something great and difficult, you would have done it. Why not obey something so simple?" Naaman stopped. He looked at the river. And slowly, he walked toward it. He stepped into the water. 1 time. 2 times. 3. Still sick. Still scarred. 4. 5. His men watched in silence. 6. Nothing changed. Then, the 7th. Naaman dipped under the water, held his breath, and rose, and everything changed. His skin was fresh. His body was whole. His disease, gone. Naaman stood in the water, eyes wide, heart pounding. He had come looking for a miracle. But what he found was God's mercy. And that day, the mighty general learned this truth. God doesn't always work in loud ways. Sometimes, healing comes through quiet obedience, through humility, through faith. And Naaman, the general who had to dip 7 times, went home, a new man. Moral of the story. You don't need to be powerful to be healed. You just need to trust and obey, even when the answer seems simple.